In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to design a really impressive animated website for our writing using Figma and AI. This will be an easy to follow tutorial. Let's get to it. I have prepared the design system for this outriding website design. Also, I provided all the design resources in the video description for you to download and follow along. So let's jump into the design process. Now I'm going to add these colors to my design libraries. So select this first color, click on this fill option, click on this plus icon, and I'm going to change this name to white color and click on this create variable button. Now select this second color, click on this fill option, click on this plus icon, and I'm going to change this name to dark color and click on this create variable button. Now select this logo, click on this fill option, and I'm going to change this color to this white color. Now select the frame tool and I'm going to select this MacBook Pro 14 frame and I'm going to place it like here, and I'm going to change this frame name to outriding website design. Now select this frame and click on this layout guide option, make it columns, count is 12, margin is 156 pixel and gutter is 30, and I'm going to change this layout guide fill color to this white color and make the opacity to 5%. Now I'm going to add the background image to my design frame. So I have already prepared the background image. So for the outriding background image, I generated it using Gemini. I have also provided the exact prompt for this image in the design system. So I'm going to copy this image and I'm going to paste it to my design frame. Now select this image and I'm going to change this image width to 2000 pixel and I'm going to place it like this. Make the alignment horizontal center and in the align top. Now click on this fill option of this image and I'm going to decrease this exposure to something like this. Now select the rectangle tool and I'm going to drag a rectangle like this in the bottom side and select this rectangle. Make the rectangle height is 230 pixel and I'm going to make the alignment horizontal center and bottom align. Now click on this fill option and I'm going to change this fill color to this linear gradient. First color I'll make it dark color and second color also I'm going to make it dark color. Now detach these variables and I'm going to flip this color position to something like this. First color I'll make the opacity to 0% and make the second color opacity to 100%. Now I'm going to lock this layer and I'm going to change this layer name to overlay and I'm going to lock this layer. So our background design is done. Now I'm going to design the header. So I'm going to copy the logo from my design system and I'm going to paste it to my design frame. Now press K on your keyboard to enable the scale tool and I'm going to make this logo height is 34 pixel and I'm going to place it in top left side and I'm going to add top spacing of 40 pixel. Now I'm going to design the header menu. So select the text tool and I'm going to add the text border. Make the font family is general sans, font weight is medium, font size is 18 pixel and make the line height is auto. Click on this icon, make the vertical trim is cap height to baseline. Now I'm going to make it in auto layout and I'm going to add fill color of this white color and I'm going to make this horizontal padding of 20 pixel and vertical padding of 12 pixel and make the corner radius of 50 pixel. Now select this text and I'm going to change this fill color to this dark color. Now I'm going to duplicate this text and I'm going to change this fill color to this white color and I'm going to add two more menu items. So I'm going to duplicate two more times and I quickly update this text. Now I'm going to place them like this. Now select all of them and make them auto layout. Alignment is left and make the gap is 30 pixel. Now click on this icon and I'm going to adjust this padding. In the left side I'm going to add 6 pixel and top side 6 pixel. In the right side I'm going to add 16 pixel and in the bottom side also I'm going to add 6 pixel padding and make the corner radius of 50 pixel. Now I'm going to add fill color of this white color and I'll make the fill color opacity to 10%. Now click on this effects, make it glass effect, make the reflection 100 and make the depth is 20, dispersion 50 and frost make it 20. Now I'm going to place it in the top center of my design frame and I'm going to add top spacing of 40 pixel and make the alignment horizontal center. Also I'm going to change this header menu height. So select this frame and I'm going to make the height is 44 pixel. Now I'm going to design the order now button. So I'm going to copy this one of this text from this header menu and place it like this and I'm going to change this text to order now. Now select the ellipse tool and I'm going to add a circle like this and make the width and height is 34 pixel and enable this expiration option and I'm going to change this fill color to this white color and I'm going to add a arrow icon. So I'm going to use this phosphor icons plugin and search for the arrow icon. I'm going to grab this one. I'm going to take the icon and remove this frame. Select this icon, make the fill color to this dark color and press K on your keyboard to enable the scale tool. Make the width and height is 12 pixel and I'm going to place it in top of this circle. Now select this circle and this icon, make the element horizontal center and vertical center and I'll group them. Now select these two 2, make them auto layout, alignment is left, and I'm going to add gap is 10 pixel. Now I'm going to add fill color of this white color, and I'm going to make the fill color opacity to 10%, make the corner radius of 50 pixel, and I'm going to adjust this padding. So click on this icon, and I'm going to add left side padding of 16 pixel, top side padding of 6 pixel, bottom side padding of 6 pixel, and the right side padding of 6 pixel. And I'm going to make this order now button height is 44 pixel, and I'm going to copy this glass effect from this header menu. So I just copy it and paste it to this order now frame, and I'm going to place it like here in top right side, and I'm going to add top spacing of 40 pixel. Now select all of them, make the alignment vertical center, and I'll group them. Also I'm going to change this product frame height. So select this product frame, and I'm going to change this height to 34 pixel. Now I'm going to change this group name to header, and I'm going to lock this group. So our header design is done. Now I'm going to design the hero content. So select the text tool, and I'm going to add the text Aura Ring 4. Make the font family is general sans, font weight is medium, font size is 20 pixel, and everything is same. Now click on this icon, make the case is uppercase, and vertical trim is cap height to baseline. Now I'm going to make it in auto layout, make the horizontal padding of 16 pixel and vertical padding of 12 pixel, and I'm going to add corner radius of 50 pixel, and I'm going to add fill color of this white color, make the opacity to 10%. Now I'm going to copy the glass effect from my header menu. So I'm going to unlock this group, and I'm going to copy this glass effect, and I'm going to paste it on this frame. Now I'm going to place it like here, and I'm going to add top spacing of 180 pixel, make the alignment horizontal center. Now I'm going to design the big heading. So select the text tool, and I'm going to add the text something like this. Make the font family is general sans, font weight is medium, font size is 80 pixel, and I'm going to make the line height is 72 pixel, and I'm going to place it like here. And now click on this icon, make the case is normal, and vertical trim is cap height to baseline. Now I'm going to select this personal text, and I'm going to change this font family to instrument serif, and make the font weight is italic, something like this. Now select this frame and this headings, make them auto layout, alignment is center, and I'm going to add gap is 24 pixel, and I'm going to make the alignment horizontal center. Also I'm going to adjust this big heading line height. So select this big heading, make the line height is 78 pixel, something like this, and I'm going to add top spacing of 90 pixel. So our hero content design is done. Now I'm going to design the bottom side content. So select the text tool, and I'm going to add the text something like this. Now select this text, make the fill color to this white color, and I'm going to make the font family is general sans, font weight is medium, font size is 36 pixel, and make the line height is auto, and click on this icon, make the case is normal, and vertical trim is cap height to baseline, and I'm going to place it like here. Now I'm going to duplicate this heading, and I'm going to change this text to something like this. Now select this text, make the font size is 30 pixel, and everything is same. Now select these two text, make them auto layout, alignment is left, and I'm going to add gap is 24 pixel, and I'm going to add bottom spacing of 100 pixel. Now I'm going to add order now button in the bottom center. So I'm going to copy this order now button from my header menu, and I'm going to paste it like here. Now select this order now text, make the font size is 20 pixel, and now select this frame and make the height is 50 pixel. Now I'm going to place it in the bottom center, and I'm going to add bottom spacing of 100 pixel and make the element horizontal center. Now I'm going to add paragraph text in the bottom right side of my design frame. So I'm going to copy this price text and make the font weight is regular, font size is 18 pixel, and make the line height is 26 pixel, and I'm going to adjust this frame width and height to something like this, and I'm going to quickly add the paragraph text. Now make it auto height, and I'm going to adjust this paragraph text width to something like this. Now select all of them, make the element in the bottom, and I'm going to add bottom spacing of 100 pixels. Now select this heading frame and this paragraph text, make the element vertical center. Now select this big heading, and I'm going to change this fill color to this white color, and I'm going to hide the layout guide. The Aura Ring website design is now complete. Now I'm going to animate the Aura Ring website design with Jitter. So there is a plugin to quickly import our Figma design into Jitter. So click on this icon and search for this Jitter, and click on this plugin and run this. Now select our frame and click on this copy button. Now click on this open in Jitter button. So this will open our Figma design into Jitter. First I'm going to replace our background image with the video. First I'll unlock these two layers. Now select this background image, and I'm going to replace this with the video. So I quickly replace this. So I've replaced the image. For the Aura Ring animated background video, I use Google Wix. I uploaded the Aura Ring background image, and click on this animate button. Use this prompt to generate the animated background video. Now select this frame and click on this icon, and click on this cinematic and click on this brimstone. So this will automatically animate our Figma design, and our animated website is ready. And if you want to change any of this element animation, just select this. For example, I'm going to change this heading animation, so just select this one. You can find it like here in this panel. So I'm going to quickly search this like this one, and I'm going to change the animation paid into, I kinda like this one, so select this one, something like this. And for this one, just select this text and click on this change button. You can pick the any animation preset that you like. Again, I'm going to use this one, but I'm going to add the direction to the right side, something like this. Just you can select the element and change the animation in this panel. So this is how you animate the website with Jitter. The outriding website design and animation are now ready. Let's take a look at the preview. The outriding website design and animation is now complete. I hope you enjoy my work. If you do, please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you in the next video. Bye.